wanted to share the threads that I've purchased for the Jane Austen 250th anniversary quilt kit. This is going to be my first time trying applique, so I had to purchase most of the colors for this kit because I really only had basic colors in my sewing room. So this is the Chawton block I have laid out and the colors that I've purchased for it. I tried to buy as many colors that would work for different fabrics as I could and keep the amount of spools to a minimum. So this is for the Chawton block. And we have Elton here. For Elton, I picked Bark, Aurifil 1140. All the Aurifils are 50 weight cotton thread, and the Wonderfils are 60 weight cotton thread. For the next one, we have Fairfax. For Fairfax, I picked Teal, Aurifil 2815, and it is a very nice match. This is Weston, and for Weston, I picked Light Juniper. Light Juniper is a very good match for this, and Light Juniper is Aurifil 2845. This is Sussex. For Sussex, I picked Military Green, Aurifil 5019. A very nice match. And this is Lydia. For Lydia, I went with Wonderfil EF31 Creamed Butter. Here it is. It looks a little dark on the spool, but when you take the thread out, it's a really nice match. And for the Wonderfil spools, I bought a collection on Fat Quarter Shop. They have little 5 spool and 6 spool collections, and this collection was ice cream. And I'm using a couple of the spools out of that collection. This is Emma, and for Emma, I'm using red wine. It was really a toss-up between red wine and burgundy when I was looking at them, but I think red wine is a really nice match. And red wine is Aurifil 2260. The next one is Cole. Again, for Cole and Lucy here, I purchased Light Salmon, Tangerine Dream, and Peachy Pink. And those 3 are the coral colors. The Riley Blake video said to pick a coral. And I wasn't quite sure which one would work. So Peachy Pink is a really nice color for a lot of these. And if you look, just look how close of a match that is. But the other ones would work as well, I think. They might just not be quite as good of a match. So that is Cole and Lucy. And then our last fabric for the first block is green Austen Family Crest. And for that, I'm using Aurifil 2890 Very Dark Green Grass. And then I'm gonna attach some videos at the end, some photos, of some of the other threads that I've purchased for the rest of the blocks that are coming up. And also attach some pages of each block that I'm using and what fabric and what threads I've chosen to go together. I hope that helps somebody. With me being brand new, if anyone else is new, this might help you pick what colors you want to use. And if anyone has any better suggestions, let me know in the comments. Thanks. One other thing I wanted to say about the threads is that some of these colors are very, very close, and you could go one way or the other. So if you're on a limited budget and don't want to buy a whole bunch, just go with the one that you think is going to work the most. And take these two, for instance. This is Tangerine Dream on the left and Light Salmon on the right. And they are so close. Tangerine Dream is just a tiny bit darker. And I don't think I'm even using that one. I'm going to end up using Light Salmon and the Peachy Pink for most of them. Take the Peachy Pink on the left and the Salmon. There is a difference, but when you put them down on the fabrics, you can't see that much of a difference. So the same with this is red and lobster red. They are so incredibly close, you can barely tell them apart. So I would just go with red, and that's what I'm going to use red for everything, I think. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that also these two are very close. This is military green and light laurel green. Very, very close. I will be using both of these, but I could have used one or the other probably on everything. All right, that's it. Please excuse my video quality. I'm just hand holding this. But here's a few more supplies that I picked up since the last video that I posted. And I knew I needed a smaller set of scissors because all I had was the really large fabric scissors. So the smaller set was recommended for applique, and so I got a 6-inch set. I also picked up the 5.5-inch and the 4.5-inch of the Cute Cuts squaring rulers. Those are the ones that they recommended on in the pattern and on the Riley Blake video, and those were the only two sizes that I still needed besides the 18.5-inch, but I'm not purchasing that one because it's so expensive. I'll just make do with my other big ruler. And then this is the So Simple Shapes. I purchased those on Fat Quarter Shop, and all the shapes to make the appliques are in there, and it keeps coming in and out of stock, so just keep your eye out, have them notify you, and pick it up as soon as you can. And the Sue Daily applique glue, and those are the Clover applique pins I purchased, and I made this little pin cushion to go along with it, which is really cute and handy. All right, thanks for watching. Ask any questions in the comments if you need them.